kittens and cats and rodents. Oh my. Today on The Express, we have the best people, places, and possible pets of the Tri-Cities. On today's show,
they can get up close with them and they can learn about them and not feel that sort of sadness and stigma that's unfortunately attached to animals in shelters.
Poco's SPCA Adoption Center.
Got you. We want to do this to represent Terry Fox.
A Terry Fox fundraiser.
A garage sale's great.
Got a double radio, you have a nice strong pulse, and you're not hurt anywhere else.
The Coquitlam flip-flops.
Not breathing.
Hey.
Checking pulse.
All right, see you next week. Bye.
The Port Moody Lunch Ladies.
You go into the schools, you're almost like a superhero. The kids all come up to you and they start cheering for the lunch lady.
See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. This is Larry David. Today we're at the Poco SPCA Adoption Center, and we're going to meet lots of furry friends, but we're also going to talk about food, family, and fundraising. Up first, at the Terry Fox Secondary School, we find out how the students are keeping our Canadian heroes' dream alive.
Everywhere you look here at Terry Fox Secondary School, there are reminders of Terry's determination and his accomplishments.
If a student is, I guess, being down or they feel they can't accomplish their goal, we often will use Terry Fox as an example, and that will change the student's attitude.
So it's only fitting that the school named after the Canadian hero has big plans to mark the 30 years since Terry's Marathon of Hope.
We were just brainstorming ideas for the Terry Fox fundraiser because we're trying to raise 30 grand for the 30th anniversary. And yeah, we've just been trying to see which way is the best way to motivate people to donate money.
We want to do this to represent Terry Fox, to keep his goal, his dream alive.
A garage sale's great because everyone loves to go to garage sales. We all feel that we need to kind of step up because we are named after Terry Fox in his hometown, and I think the kids, it's built into them now that they have this huge expectation. So let's get it going.
Treaties with Terry is something the leadership class created.
The students are serious about raising $30,000 before June 2011, and they have plenty of motivation.
Terry Fox has inspired me because, like, after everything he was been through, he didn't just care about himself, and he was in pain, and he never stopped. He didn't even want to stop, even once, like the cancer spread to his lungs. He just had to stop, and you know, I think there's not a lot of people like that anymore.
It means that he had courage to do something like impossible. As a student here at Terry Fox, he inspires me to set my own goals and achieve them.
I think he'd be very happy, very enlightened that 30 years later his dream is still going and is more powerful than ever.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Port Coquitlam for The Express.
The students raised about $1,000 with their Toonie Drive, and they're getting creative with their other fundraising ideas. One idea is to put their teacher, Mr. Whitson, on the roof of Home Depot and not let him come down until they've reached their goal. I love it. Now, our goal today on The Express is to find loving homes for Larry David and the other 30 or so small animals here at the Poco SPCA Adoption Center. I'm so in love with this cat.
This is Larry David. He's our resident escape artist.
Oh, buddy. I got you.
Every chance he gets, he runs out of the communal because he wants to say hello to everybody.
And this is Strawberry, you say?
Yes.
Friendly?
Very friendly.
And what kind of person wants a rat as a pet?
Well, rats are actually amazing pets. I'm told that once you have a rat, you never go back.
Once you have a rat, you never go back. I love it. May I?
Yes, of course.
Actually, he's pretty cute, hey?
Yeah.
And he moves around quite a bit?
Yeah, they can be litter trained, they can be clicker trained.
Very cute until the tail, and then for me, I'm back to the kitten.
Yes.
For a lot of people, going into a shelter can be really tough. They see a lot of animals, they see the sort of sadness and the heartbreak. Coming here, we're very visitor friendly. We want families to come in. We do birthday parties, summer camps. The idea is the animals are in communal rooms. They're housed openly, so people can look through them through the windows, they can get up close with them, and they can learn about them and not feel that sort of sadness and stigma that's unfortunately attached to animals in shelters.
People must just go crazy for the kittens.
They do. They definitely do. Kittens are a lot of work and definitely a lifetime commitment, and it's like with babies, you know, it's lucky they're so cute.
And so we're an adoption center, which is unique from other shelters because we don't take animals into our location, they're transferred to us from around the province. So shelters that are overflowing with kittens and puppies and small creatures come here to get adopted out in our community.
Not just kittens then, but cats. And what's the story with Gus?
This is Gus. He's approximately 2 years old. He is part Siamese, as you can tell by his face. And he was actually left with a neighbor when the owners went on vacation and they never came back and claimed him. So he's a lovely, loving little boy who's very feisty and definitely has a strong personality.
Of course, there's that unconditional love, but it teaches you the value of life. It teaches you that all these little creatures have amazing, unique personalities, and what they do for you and what you can do for them is just an amazing relationship.
The POCO SPCA Adoption Center relies heavily on volunteers and community support. And if you're not in a position to adopt, there are ways that you can help, and we'll talk more about that later. Right now, we're off to POCO's Lee Square to learn about the Canadian Forces mission to Haiti.
2 Canadian Navy ships spent 33 days stationed off the south coast of Haiti as part of Operation Hestia, a disaster relief effort in Haiti. Commander Jose Kurtz was part of the relief effort.
The historical aspect of Jacmel that has been lost. The city of Jacmel, a small town of about 44,000 people, was at a complete standstill. The rubble was in the street, there's no vehicle moving, and of course because there's no movement allowed throughout town, then the aid could not get there. When I left 33 days later, the streets were cleared and we had started to give, in fact, we had given basic comforts such as sanitation system. We had given water distribution point constructed by hand. We had set up a medical clinic that was treating over 300 patients on a daily basis. We were facilitating the food distribution by the World Food Program. As the cultural and historical center, and they were...
Port Coquitlam is displaying photos taken by members of the Canadian military in Haiti to bring people closer to the post-earthquake reality there.
The Arts Village is devoted to providing the community an opportunity to express itself in any way, whether it's culturally, artistically, or just what do we do in the community. And I think this is a good representation of Canadians and what we do in our everyday work.
The Haitians were absolutely welcoming to us. They knew, they felt that we were there to help them. And so they were smiling, they were holding our hands, they were talking to us, they were telling us what they needed. Because you need to hear it from them. They are the ones affected.
The Arts Village in Port Coquitlam aims to bring an educational experience to the people of POCO.
Haiti's a long way away and people don't kind of relate to it in the same way. But the Arts Village is involved in facilitating rather than providing all the details and enabling the community to do things.
I'm Erin Shaw in Port Coquitlam for The Express.
The photos from Operation Hestia are now on display at Trinity Western in Langley. And today's Express is all about the people, places, and potential pets of the Tri-Cities. And we have more on that coming up.
After the break, the Coquitlam flip-flops.
Hey, there's no other injuries that I can find?
A new take on ladies who lunch.
And try to plan a really healthy menu, but also one that the kids will really enjoy.
You're watching local TV on The Express.